So you want to start your detailing business, but you're wondering, should you be shop-based or should you be mobile-based like I am? That's what I'll be talking about in this video. So just to cut straight to the cheese, if you're just starting off with your business, whether you're trying to do this just part-time, maybe a few weekends throughout the year, maybe you're trying to do this on your off days, or if you're trying to go full-time straight into it, which I don't recommend, but if you're just trying to jump straight into full-time, I highly recommend that you start off being a mobile detailer, meaning you and your vehicle drive out to the customer's location to service their vehicle at their home or office location. Now, I know instantly a lot of people always say, well, I want to shop. I mean, it's cool. You feel like a real business. People can come visit you. You can take photos for social media. Like, I get it. It feels cool. It looks cooler. Like, yeah, having a shop is cool. But the reality of it is your first year, 2 years, you're not going to have any business, right? You're not going to have swarms of people coming to you for your services. Although you like to think that, although you want to say you're the outlier and things are going to go so well for you and you're going to hustle so hard every single day, it's most likely not going to happen to you. So right out of the gate, if you do go into a shop, you immediately have overhead every single month for however long that lease is on your shop. Now, even if you do have a home garage and you can work out of your garage and not pay any rent, I still do not recommend you work out of your garage. Why? Because you can have a bigger reach when you're first starting off as a mobile detailer going out to people's locations rather than people bringing their car to your home garage. So even if you have a home garage, even if you can afford a shop, I do not recommend it. Let's say, and I'm gonna keep these numbers super, super, super low. Let's say you can get a rent with power and water and Wi-Fi and all that. Let's say for $800, which is like stupid dead low on price. But let's say you can get it for $800, at least in my area. Let's say you can get that for $800. And let's just throw some random numbers out there. And let's say for just a year, right? You're gonna spend around whatever, $14,000 to keep that alive, right? To keep the shop alive. Imagine spending that $14,000 on things that really matter, like marketing, like sales, like investing in yourself, like running Facebook ads, like running Google ads, like getting someone to, or you hiring someone to help you create a website. Like instead of just spending $14,000 and just having a shop, just to say you have a shop and so you can look cool and feel like a real business, how about you actually spend that, however much money, it doesn't matter, 14 or 20, whatever. How about you actually spend that money on the actual things that matter in business? Like your tools and products, the equipment, that plays such a small role when it comes to actually growing a business. So ditch the shop, ditch your home garage. Start with the vehicle that you have already. Even if it's just a 2-door sedan, even if it's like a little small pickup truck, even if it's like a big Tahoe, it doesn't matter. Start with your mobile vehicle, with your personal vehicle as your mobile rig. And as you can tell, this video is definitely for those that are just starting, because you don't know how many emails I get from people saying, I want to start, but I have this XYZ problem, which is actually an excuse. So with whatever personal vehicle you have, I want you to actually go out to the customer's locations and service their vehicle where they are. The other big reason is because you're not gonna have a big swarm of people looking for you. Like if you're working at your garage or your shop, how are people gonna find you? Right? Are people just gonna drive by you and say, oh look, a detailer, let me pass by there? Probably not. You wanna think that's gonna happen, but it's most likely not. Don't just let your business thrive or die based off of someone driving by the location you think is gonna explode your business. No, I highly, highly urge you to start mobile with your personal vehicle and just do whatever you can with what you have. When I started, I had a 2003 Matrix XRS, which is a wagon. And I used that for about 2 years. I have no idea. This is the first time I thought about it in so many years. I forgot how long I've used it, but I think it's for like a couple years I had that vehicle before I upgraded it to the HHR here. And it served me well. Like granted, every time I went to a job, I had to take everything out because I still have to use it as a personal vehicle. But regardless, I was still able to get customers. Not one customer ever questioned why I had a personal vehicle. If they did, just ask about the car in general, in terms of like nice car or something, I would just like make small talk with them. It wasn't like they never looked down on me. Like I still had plenty of repeat customers. I still had plenty of like new customers because the car part didn't care. Like they had no problem with what vehicle I was coming in because they were hiring me for my services for the work that I could provide, not the car I was rolling in. Now that doesn't mean you have to stay mobile your entire professional career. No, I mean for the beginning part, yes, maybe do it for a couple of years, 3, 4, 5 years, not even that long, and then move into your shop once you have once you know you have a steady stream of revenue, when you have a consistent flow of customers coming in, when you can take on more work, when you have a better understanding of your systems and business and customers and revenue and pricing and all that stuff, then it makes sense to go into a shop. But just because you want to be cool and say you have a shop and let people come over to your shop and do this and do that, it really doesn't make sense to go and be a shop owner. Now, trust me, I'd love to have a shop, right? Like eventually I will have a shop and I'll be able to offer a lot more services and just have a more structured calendar when customers are coming to you as opposed to you going to the customer, because you have a lot more variables to play with when you're actually traveling to the customer, like weather and traffic and finishing one customer on time to make sure you leave and take into account traffic to get to the second customer on time. It does get cumbersome. It does get tiring because it is a lot of work. But even then, that's thinking too far along, right? I on a regular do 2, 3, 4 customers per day. I have a system now. Just starting off, you probably won't even face that problem. So in the beginning phases, yes, be a mobile detailer. Start with your personal vehicle. Go out and service those customers at their home location. Once you get a steady stream of revenue and you have a better understanding of your business and everything at play, then it makes sense to get a shop. But that wraps it up for this video. Hopefully I've made that clear because I did get quite a few questions on that topic. So if you have any questions, comments, feedback, leave those in the comment section down below, and I will see you on the next one.